John, many congratulations. Running Glory's had the most fantastic season, and another win here this afternoon. You must be very pleased with him.
Yeah, he's been he's quite a diligent racehorse. He knows his job. He's learnt very quickly what to do and what's required from him, and he's got his heart in the right place. He just wants to win a race for you.
He certainly does. He's won 4 of them now, and I spoke to Joe beforehand, and he said ever since this horse has stepped up in trip, he just keeps improving. Has that always been the plan throughout? I mean, he was up again another furlong this afternoon.
Well, he races like he needs a little bit more ground. I'm not saying that he'd need more than 1800, but in his previous races, he's travels very quietly and very kindly, and he just arrives on time. So I think as he's gone up in class, you'll have to define his distance, but he handled the 1800 at least anyhow.
It's interesting you say that, because he only sort of really does enough, I suppose, and today he was only 4 pounds higher. I guess for a small horse, that certainly sort of aids his cause going forward, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure that weight's got anything to do with the size of the horse. I haven't proven that yet, but I think that his quality of his mind is there. So he knows what to do, and he certainly applies himself. And physically, he's got enough to do what he wants to do.
Yeah, I was once told by a wise man that anything over 16 hands is probably wasted, so I guess that rings true perhaps with this guy. Is he the type of horse, John, that takes much work? I mean, he obviously looks very laid back in his races. Is he a horse that you can give plenty of work to?
No, I wouldn't train him very hard, no. There's none of that. He's racing into fitness and bouncing from one race to the other, and we just try and look after him, keep him out of harm's way, and we know that he'll turn up on race day.
Obviously, it's a big team effort, team size. Obviously, you couldn't do it without your riders. Joe Moreira's just ridden his 100th of the season. He's ridden almost a third of them for you, so that partnership just continues to flourish always.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got plenty of admirers, Joe, and he spreads himself around to all the trainers who are quite interested in him, and exactly the same. So the both of them do a good job to keep their supporters satisfied. But at the moment, they're working well.
And just finally, John, just off the subject of this horse, Waikuku, how has he come out of that race? Obviously, a disappointing and on face value a disappointing run, but is the horse all okay now?
He was disappointing, of course. He was joint leader early and doing a little bit too much work and wasn't able to get into a comfortable position. And those first 3 horses up on the pace finished at the tail of the field. I think that at home he's shown me that there's nothing amiss with him. His feet are cold, his legs are cold, and he's in very good shape. He's quite playful this week, so that means that he probably didn't have any difficulty in the race. And we'll trial on Tuesday and we'll learn a little bit more.
Excellent stuff. Well, we're glad he's okay, and well done with this little fella today.
Yeah, thank you very much.